If you guys hear thunder, there is a thunderstorm going on outside, and I cannot hold off filming this video, so we're just gonna have to embrace the weather, okay? Thor will not stop me from making this video. Hello everyone, I am Sammy, your devoted manga otaku, and welcome to my manga space. Today, I will be hauling and unboxing a special RightStuf order, plus a little extra package that my hubby requested I open. I ordered both of these boxes of manga December 26th, 2020. Yes, you heard that right. I ordered these manga almost 6 months ago. So because I put my order through Boxing Day, there were a bunch of titles that were out of stock, and I had to wait until my order was fulfilled before RightStuf would ship it out. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I think the thunder was making me nervous. I received my packages April 14th, so it took around 4 months for them to get here, and I've just now found the time to film this. Actually, that's a lie. I have less time to film this video this month, but gosh darn it, I want to read the manga in here. This video will be similar to my last haul and unboxing video in that the first part will be dedicated to opening all of the packaging, looking at the covers, showcasing the art, and the second portion will be me going through each series and discussing the books in a little bit more detail. I had to switch up my backdrops a little because my husband was at work until 3 in the morning and he's currently sleeping in our bedroom, so I'm just going to have to probably open these in my living room. Okay, these manga have been calling to me from the corner of my bedroom for months now. I just want to look at them and hold them in my hands. So I invite you to grab a coffee or other beverage of your choice and let's unbox some manga. hope you enjoyed the unboxing portion of this video, and without skipping a beat, let's haul some manga. We are going to jump this haul off with one of the most anticipated manga in this haul, and that's volumes 1 through 3 of Spy Family by Tatsuya Endo. This comedy action shonen series is published by Viz Media and is rated 14+. Because this RightStuf order has been in the works so long, I've been buying the new volumes as they're being released. So I have volume 4, which I hauled in my last haul, and I was hoping volume 5 would be here in time for this video, but unfortunately it won't be here for a couple days. So, wah wah. The show must go on. The story follows Agent Twilight, a master spy whose next undercover assignment is to infiltrate an elite private school. This undercover mission will be difficult, and his cover is dependent on him building a family. Twilight is able to procure both a wife and daughter in less than a week, while assuming the identity of a psychiatrist named Lloyd Forger. However, Twilight isn't the only family member harboring secrets. His wife, Yor, is an assassin, and his daughter, Anya, is a telepath. I am so ready to read this. If you've read these or are part of the Mangagram or MangaTube communities, you already know why I'm so excited to finally haul these volumes. I feel like everyone has been hyping this up and talking about this series for months now, and I just want to get on the hype train too. This is my admission. I purchased my tickets for the hype train. I want to know. So, really excited to read these. Spy Family is on my TBR for this month, so hopefully I can get to these soon. The next set of volumes are ones that I can't wait to read because I've heard it has really good LGBTQ+ representation, and that's volumes 1 through 4 of Our Dreams at Dusk, Shimanami, Tasogare. I think that's how you pronounce it. This magical realism drama coming-of-age story is published by Seven Seas Entertainment and it's rated 13+. The narrative follows a high school student, Tatsuya Kaname, a boy contemplating suicide after he's been involuntarily outed as gay by his classmates. Before attempting the unthinkable, Tatsuya meets a mysterious person who introduces him to a drop-in center. This drop-in center is populated by a diverse group of individuals who are dealing with problems similar to his own. And it's here that Tatsuya begins his conquest of self-acceptance and inner peace. I think that this book is going to be an emotional and eye-opening journey. Since it's Pride Month, I've seen these manga covers all over social media, and people keep talking about how this series celebrates the LGBTQ+ community. People only have good things to say about this, and I'm ready to explore this story and figure out why everybody is so excited about this series. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is probably one of the weirdest manga titles I've ever heard of, so naturally, I had to buy it. This shoujo story was originally a novel written by Yoru Sumino and was adapted into a manga by Idumi Kirihara. This is a Seven Seas Entertainment publication, and it features a dramatic and romantic story that's rated 13+. This first-person story is about a teenage boy who finds a diary belonging to his classmate, Yamauchi Sakura. Inside, he reads Sakura's deepest, darkest secret. She is suffering from a fatal pancreatic disease. No one outside Sakura's family knows her secret except this boy, and he promises not to breathe a word to anyone. Although they have little in common, this shared secret forms a bond between these characters, and they find themselves drawn to each other during Sakura's last months to live. I can already tell that this manga is going to be really, really sad. And I already know I'm going to have to prepare myself before reading this. I feel like this will be a great book to read when I need to have a big cry and I just want to sob into a story. Also, this series was popular enough to have had both an anime and a live-action movie adaptation, so I have high hopes going into this story. The fourth manga I'll be hauling today is a Kodansha Comics publication, and that's volumes 1 through 4 of Perfect World by Rie Aruga. This series is a drama romance slice of life manga. It's rated 16 plus, and I think this is a josei manga. 26-year-old Sugumi is an interior designer who one night attends a work function, and while there, Sugumi is pleasantly surprised to reunite with an old crush of hers from back in high school, Itsuki. However, it isn't long before Sugami realizes that Itsuki suffered a severe spinal injury in college and cannot walk. As her old feelings towards Itsuki start to rekindle, Sugumi is forced to confront her own hidden prejudices, as she feels Itsuki's disability would be an intimidating obstacle in a relationship. Slowly though, as the two continue reconnecting, Sugumi starts thinking less and less about the wheelchair and more about the man that she's falling for. When I added this to my cart, I was thinking about all the things that this manga might teach me. I was thinking about what a romantic relationship would look like, or could look like, with someone with this kind of injury or disability, and I want to maybe learn what it looks like to be wheelchair bound in Japan. I'll probably hold off reading this series until I haul Perfect World Volume 5, which is somewhere in my 2-haul manga stack. I'll get there eventually. Also, I'll probably order Volume 6 soon, since it's scheduled to release on the 15th of June. Or maybe I should read the first 5 volumes to make sure I actually like this series before ordering more of something that I could potentially dislike. Yeah, that might be the smarter option. We'll see. I don't have a lot of self-control. Up next, we have Volume 3 of the shonen series Dragonball, the 3-in-1 editions by Akira Toriyama. I've talked about this series quite a bit on my channel, so I'm not going to go over this too much. I'm just going to skim over it. We ordered this volume from the book depository because these volumes have become impossible to find. It took weeks to get here, but now my hubby has 4 volumes to read, which equates to about 12 volumes since these are omnibuses. I'm very excited for him, and I hope he has a great time reading this. I will get to this series eventually when I have nothing else to read. It's gonna be a while, but I'll get there. The next manga we'll be talking about is one that I actually don't know too much about, and that is Utsubora, the story of a novelist by Asumiko Nakamura. This seinen mystery drama was originally published into 2 tankobon in Japan, but Vertical Comics released it in this omnibus format for the English release. It is rated 16 plus on RightStuf, but while I was unboxing it, I noticed that there is an 18 plus rating on this. I'm sorry if you can hear the train, but there is an 18 plus rating on this, which makes a lot of sense because when I was skimming over reviews for this manga, there were a lot of people saying that this should be rated 18 plus, and it is. Now I'm going to read the blurb on RightStuf for this because this is a mystery manga and I don't want to accidentally spoil something for myself while trying to come up with a synopsis for this.
Young author Aki Fujino appeared poised to making it big in the world of publishing. Her debut title, Utsubora, was being pitched about to a number of editors, and at least one person felt it was set to propel her into stardom. However, before she could have her book published, the young woman was found dead. Some believe it was a suicide, but those close to her feel there's something more sinister involved in this young talent's death.
Oh boy. I have seen a lot of mixed reviews on this, like an entire spectrum of star ratings, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but I have a feeling that this is going to be really dark and suspenseful. I'm very eager to read this soon. I think it's going to be a wild ride. So up next is a series that started off as a one-shot but became longer due to its overwhelming popularity, and that's volumes 1 through 4 of the Shonen Ai series, I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino. Published by One Piece Books, this drama romance story with school life and slice of life themes is rated 16+. This manga series focuses on Kohei, a college student with a hearing disability. Kohei is having a hard time integrating into campus life and is often misunderstood by his peers due to his hearing impairment. He keeps his distance, living a life of seclusion until he meets an outgoing and cheerful young guy named Taichi. Taichi? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go with Taichi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. So after this chance meeting, they share lunch together and quickly become good friends. However, slowly over the course of their friendship, the young men find comfort in each other's company, and their feelings start developing into more than friends, but less than lovers. Their relationship might just change them forever. There were a couple reasons I picked this up. I've seen a lot of reviewers say that this series represents the hearing disabled and LGBT communities really well, and it's supposedly a very heartwarming and wholesome story. I was planning on adding this to my June TBR, but I found out that a 5th volume was released in April. So I actually ordered that today, and I'll probably wait to read this series until I have volume 5 as well. This next manga series is one that I'm planning to experience with both my son and daughter, and that's volumes 1 through 10 of the infamous shoujo series Sailor Moon, and these are the Eternal Editions by Naoko Takeuchi. This magical girl fantasy romance manga is published by Kodansha Comics and is rated 13+. I'm pretty sure most people know the gist of Sailor Moon because it's a classic, but just in case, Sailor Moon is about a teenage girl named Usagi. Usagi has never been good at anything in particular. She doesn't get good grades, she isn't athletic, and she's kind of a crybaby. Can relate. So one day she befriends a talking cat named Luna, who explains to Usagi that she is Sailor Moon, a soldier destined to save Earth from the forces of evil. Together, Luna and Usagi assemble the rest of the Sailor Guardians and set out to find their princess and the legendary Silver Crystal. I watched Sailor Moon as a kid, so I know bits and pieces of the storyline and the plot, but I've never really dove into the series fully. I was collecting the second editions of Sailor Moon, but I only made it to about volume 4, and then once I heard about these editions, I decided to sell those other editions, and I decided to pick these up. I'm really looking forward to this series, and being able to share them with my kids makes it even more precious. Before we move on to the next manga, I just really need to take a second and appreciate this because it is so beautiful. I had no idea what to expect. I thought that these were going to be like living room Matsunaga sized. Like I thought that they were going to be like this, but they're like huge and they're beautiful and sparkly. And the inside pages aren't like paper, they're like kind of like a thick magazine type paper. And I'm just kind of blown away and shocked and excited because these are probably the most beautiful manga that I own now. I'm really excited to read these. I really hope my kids like them. I'm just so happy. And last, but certainly not least in this RightStuf haul is the chonkiest boy in my collection. Paradise Kiss, the 20th anniversary edition by Yazawa. Published by Vertical Comics, this edition collects volumes 1 through 5 of the original release in this single omnibus edition. This drama, romance, school life manga is a shoujo series and it's rated 13+. If I'm being honest, I know nothing about this manga. I picked it up because it's written by Yazawa, the mangaka of Nana, and Paradise Kiss has been labeled her defining work. Also, if an older manga gets a reprint, it's gotta be phenomenal because publishers never, ever reprint manga. I'm just going to read the blurb on RightStuf and see what we have here. Follow Yukari's through the looking glass journey as she is drawn into the world of fashion by a group of passionate young aesthetes? Is that how you pronounce that? Aesthetes. Let's go with that.
Aesthetes.
Who are determined to make their couture label a success, with Yukari as their muse. And that's all it says. So that means that this is a manga about fashion? That's really cool. It sounds amazing, actually. I'm even more keen to read this. I actually have really high hopes for this. The reviews are amazing, and I don't think I have anything to be worried about. You know, another manga about fashion that has been on my radar lately is Princess Jellyfish. If you've read that series, could you let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below? I'm eyeing up the box set, but it's over $200, so I really need some persuading to fully commit to that kind of purchase. And that, friends, is the end of my RightStuf unboxing and haul video. What manga have you hauled recently? I would love to know. Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you've read any of these manga, I would love to know what you think about them. If you're interested in watching more videos from me, you can check out my end card where I'll have links to my most recent videos. I hope you all have a manga-nificent day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! You have no idea how much dirt was on these manga when I unboxed them. I had to wipe each individual volume. I was so afraid that the pages inside were gonna get dirty.